Hey, my shower towel rack broke and I am very angry and I'm also very sleep deprived and everything's kind of falling apart. What's up? It's a culture detective here, investigating your favorite movies, and today I'm going to be doing a very quick, completely improvised movie review of American Fiction, which is a new movie directed by Cord Jefferson. It is based off of a novel called Erasure. I just finished watching like 10 minutes ago, and here are my quick thoughts. Yeah, so at this point, I've already gone through every single Best Picture nomination, every single Best Picture nominee of the Oscars this year, aside from Past Lives. I haven't seen Past Lives, and I've made a pact with myself that I cannot watch any romance movies, so I'm sorry, but I will not watch or review Past Lives until God knows when. But in the meantime, I have watched American Fiction, and yeah, there really isn't a lot to say about this movie. First off, this movie is basically two halves of something. One half of American Fiction is a smart, witty, satirical comedy about being an African American writer in America and being forced to write very black stories, very pandering, phony, fake black stories for white people so that white people could champion them and be like, oh my god, we support diversity, oh my god. But it's just the phony shit. It's not the real deal. The second part of the movie is a moving, melodramatic family drama. So, first off, I'd like to say that the performances are really good. I think Jeffrey Wright totally freaking killed it. Ever since I've seen him in Westworld, the TV show, he's been killing it ever since. Jeffrey Wright is amazing. He deserves the nomination. There are way many other better performances this year, but still shout out to him. Sterling K. Brown is also really good. He's always been a really good actor. He's worked in a lot of TV shows as well. In fact, this is Cord Jefferson's first feature film because before American Fiction, he's also worked on nothing but TV. He was a consultant on Succession or something, which is pretty interesting. But about the story, I think the comedy part worked really well. There are some scenes in this movie that genuinely made me laugh out loud, particularly the scene where Jeffrey Wright was like, "Oh, I have a better idea for you. Fuck." Um, if you haven't seen the movie, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but that scene made me laugh out loud for real. And some characters in this movie are so stupid, they're so blind, they're so ignorant. It's actually hilarious, and I think that part of the movie does a really good job. However, some parts are a little bit too on the nose. Either that or it's not going hard enough. Like the satire could have gone way harder. Like for instance, at some point in the movie, there are five book judges, and five of them also judge. They read a bunch of books and they judge which books are better and which are not. And yeah, it's kind of on the nose. These characters are kind of on the nose. We have the guy who's clearly conservative. We have the girl who is clearly a liberal, and they're both white and they both feed into stereotypes. So at the same time, this movie satirizes books or fiction that really panders to black or to white audiences about black stories. But at the same time, this movie also satirizes people people who essentially act that way, but I can't tell if this movie is satirizing that or is this movie just doing a bad job at showing that. And then we have the melodramatic family drama part, which I really don't care for at all. It just feels like a sad sob story. There are many moments in this movie where it kind of hints that these characters have a very toxic family. Their family was abusive, but it was never truly shown and it was never truly explored, and it just left dangling like that. I do like the fourth wall break ending though. I really like that. And I generally love movies about the creative process. I mean, adaptation is amazing. and it's easily the best movie about writing. There's also Barton Fink by the Coen brothers, but I haven't seen that. Yeah, this movie is not bad, but not that great either. There's just a lot of moments that just feel kind of weak, kind of conventional. Oh, of course Jeffrey Wright's character is gonna get into romantic interest, and that's gonna be somehow part of the story. And in the rock bottom moment of the script, his romantic interest gets mad at him and kicks him out of the house, and then she sort of comes back at the end. At some point, this movie becomes just as cliche as what it's trying to satirize. But those are rare moments. Overall, it's just okay. I'm kind of feeling a decent 7 out of 10 for this movie. So, have you watched American Fiction? Comments below, let me know, subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching.